Hey, what's going on there, guys? Nick here from Absolute MTG, and I'm back with another video for you. Today we are taking a look at my Planeswalker collection because a lot of people have been asking about it. Now, it's been some time since I've done an update for this Planeswalker collection, and those of you guys that have seen the Planeswalker collection before will note that some of the stuff has changed, and by that I mean some of the stuff is missing, and what happened there was, for a while, I fell out of collecting Planeswalkers, and I was just like, alright, well, I mean, I might as well sell and trade some of these for staples that I want for other formats, and that's especially true for, like, the San Diego Comic-Con Planeswalker set that I had, so I eventually ended up just selling those Planeswalkers individually for stuff like Legacy staples and stuff for Modern that I needed. But ultimately, some stuff is missing, some stuff has gone out of the Planeswalker collection, but there's plenty of new stuff that was actually added in. So after Theros and Born of the Gods came out, I was like, alright, well, let's get back into collecting Planeswalkers and trying to get this Planeswalker collection going again and see where we can get it. So without further ado, let's take a look at what we've got here. So on the first page, I have my Jace, the Mind Sculptor. So I have one from the Vault 20 set. I have two of the regular ones, and I'm still probably trying to find one more so I can have a complete play set of them. However, I'm pretty content with just having three of them for Legacy right now. I do have 5 Jace Architect of Thought. Greg is actually borrowing one of my ones from the set, and one of the other ones that I have in here is the dual deck Jace Architect of Thought from Jace vs. Vraska. And the last Jace on the page here is Jace Beleren, and this is actually the book promo Jace, which is probably my favorite Planeswalker that I have in this collection. Even whenever I was selling and trading stuff away, this was one that I absolutely wanted to hold on to and I didn't want to get rid of because these are so hard to find nowadays. So one book promo Jace. On this page, I have some of the other promo Jaces, so more of the dual deck Jaces, but these are from Jace versus Chandra. So I have 2 of the English ones, and I also have one Japanese Jace, which had a different anime-ish type art to him. I do have a foil Jace Beleren from M11 up there at the top right here. I have some Jace Memory Adepts, so 5 Jace Memory Adepts, and I think they're all like M12 and M13. Actually, this one's M14, but the rest of them are M12 or M13, and one foil one from M12, which is pretty sweet. On the other page, we have Tezzeret the Seeker. So I have 5 Tezzeret the Seeker, and all of them are from the dual deck, from dual deck Tezzeret versus Elspeth. 3 Tamiyo the Moon Sage, and one of them is the foil. And even though the foil work that they did in Avacyn Restored was kind of awful, at least I thought so, I wasn't really impressed with it, the foil for Tamiyo still looks pretty sweet. I do have one foil Vraska the Unseen from whenever I pulled the foil Vraska and Jace Architect of Thought out of one pack. Some of you guys may have seen that video. If you haven't, it's still on the channel. But I pulled two Planeswalkers, the foil Vraska being one of them, out of a pack, and I still have that Vraska in here. I think I had 1 or 2 more regular Vraska, but I ended up trading them off, I'm pretty sure. I do have one of the dual deck Vraska as well, from Jace vs. Vraska. I have 2 of the dual deck Elspeth Knight Errants, and just one regular Elspeth Knight Errant from Modern Masters. Playset of Elspeth Sun's Champion from Theros, 1 foil Elspeth Tyrell from Scars of Mirrodin. On this page we have 5 Ajani Caller of the Pride, and I think all of them are like M13 or M14, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, M13 or M14. I don't think all of them are out of one set. I have 1 promo Nissa Ravane and 1 regular one. And then 2 Liliana Vess from the dual deck, from Liliana versus Garruk. 1 from Lorwyn. Garruk Primal Hunters, I have 3 of them, and they are, I think, all... No, 2 of them are M12, 1 of them is M13. 3 Garruk Caller of Beasts from M14, 1 Garruk Wildspeaker from M11, 1 from Lorwyn, another one from M11, 1 from M10, and another one from M10. And then one of the dual deck Garruks from Garruk versus Liliana. Playset of Liliana of the Dark Realms, and the last card here is actually an altered print of Liliana Vest from alteredprints.com, and it looks pretty sweet, and I use the altered print stuff for like EDH. I do have an altered print of Liliana of the Veil, which is actually signed by Steve Argyle himself. I do have just like a regular Liliana of the Veil that I had Steve Argyle sign, and then just two plain old Liliana of the Veil that are still just incredibly awesome for Modern. A playset of a Johnny Vengeance. One of them is the promo, and the other three are from the dual deck. One foil Charge of the Firebrand from M13. 5 Ashiok Nightmare Weaver from Theros, and a playset of Tezzeret Agent of Bolas from Mirrodin Besieged. A playset of Sorin, Lord of Innistrad. So 3 of them are from the set, and one of them is the dual deck version of Sorin. 5 Xenagos the Reveler from Theros. 3 Venser the Sojourner from this set. One of them is foil, the top left one is foil, and then 3 Venser from the dual deck in foil, and 3 Ralzeric from Dragon's Maze. 1 Sarkhan Vol, which I think I had 2 of them before. 1 Nicol Bolas Planeswalker from Conflux, and that dude is foil, which is really awesome. That's one of the ones that I also wanted to hang on to, is just that foil Nicol Bolas. A playset of Tibalt from the dual deck, and way too many Tibalts than I can count. So I have 3 on this page, 9 right here, so 12, 13 of them. Just 13 regular Tibalts for all the good reasons that I can't think of. But Tibalt's still a cool Planeswalker. He gets a bad rep because he's not necessarily one of the better Planeswalkers, but he's still a cool Planeswalker. I mean, he's 2 mana, and I mean, there's no other 2 mana Planeswalkers out there. Gideons. We have 6 Gideons. 2 of them are foil, and all of them are from the core set. 1 foil Gideon Champion of Law from Gatecrash. I still held on to this guy. I actually traded for him from one of my friends whenever he was still like $60 or so, and I've still held on to him, mainly because I traded for him when he was $60, and I would feel bad trading him away for anything less than that, but that's realistically never going to happen. But the foil Gideon's still pretty sweet. It's sweet to have him in the collection here, and the foil work on him is actually pretty nice. 1 Koth of the Hammer from Scars of Mirrodin. 3 Garruk Relentless from Innistrad. A playset of Domri Raid, or Rade, if you prefer. It doesn't really matter to me. One of them is foil. I actually ended up buying the foil because I needed a 4th Domri for monsters, and my shop had a foil one, and I was like, whatever. I'll just buy a foil one and hang on to it because the card's probably going to go up a little bit over time. 2 Kiora, the Crashing Wave from Born of the Gods. One of them is actually Japanese. I just recently pulled one of these out of a Japanese box, along with a foil Brimaz. So I always get all the really crazy, insane pulls whenever I'm not doing anything on camera. So I figure it's only fair that I pull a foil Japanese Brimaz and a Kiora out of the same box. But Japanese Kiora nonetheless, and I love foreign Planeswalkers more than anything. And the last card that we have is a Johnny Goldmane. So this is the Pro Tour Johnny that I have here in the collection. And I used to have 4 of these, and then I ended up trading or selling away 3 of them. I don't remember what I did with them or who I traded them to, but I do remember having an entire playset of these before. But that was a very long time ago, probably like 2 years ago that I had a playset of them. At least 1 or 2 years, I would imagine. Yeah, that sounds about right. But either way, that is our Planeswalker collection here. So there are over 120 Planeswalkers here. I think like 130 something, 135 or somewhere around there. But either way, we're going to keep it going. We're going to see how big I can get this collection over time, and what other new and sweet Planeswalkers I can get into here over time, and I will definitely be back with more updates in the very near future. So thank you guys for watching and sitting through this video. If you enjoyed it, I would appreciate it if you thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel for more Magic the Gathering related videos. But until next time, guys, peace out. If you guys enjoyed this video and would like to see more Magic the Gathering content, you can hit the subscribe button on the screen and you'll be notified whenever a new video is available. And for those of you guys that enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh!, you can check out my Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel by clicking on the video in the top right hand corner Also, be sure to check out our sponsors for the channel, ABU Games and Europe's MTG Madness, for all of your Magic the Gathering needs, no matter where you are.